$9.99 and $10. The difference is just 1 cent, but your brain doesn't see it that way. To your subconscious, $9.99 feels way cheaper, like a bargain. It's one of the oldest tricks in the book, and one of the most effective. Let's explore the psychology of pricing and understand why companies choose weird numbers, how they shape our decisions, and how this 1 cent difference earns businesses billions. This trick has a name: charm pricing. It's when prices end in 0.99, 0.95, or 0.97 instead of round numbers. You've seen it everywhere: $4.99 instead of $5, $19.95 instead of $20. Why? Because we read prices from left to right like we read words. So $9.99 starts with a 9, and that 9 anchors your perception. Even though it's just 1 cent less, it feels closer to $9 than $10. Your brain processes it as a low 9, not a 10. And that tiny shift makes it feel cheaper, even if logically it's almost the same. This effect is backed by research. In a famous 2005 study from MIT and the University of Chicago, researchers found that women were more likely to buy an item priced at $39 than the same item at $34. Yes, you heard that right, because $39 felt cheaper than $40. But $34 felt closer to $35 and wasn't perceived as premium. It's not just about being cheaper, but also about looking like a better deal at first glance. Charm pricing works for discounts and volume, like fast food, clothing, or groceries. But when brands want to signal luxury or precision, they often avoid 99 pricing. Ever noticed how high-end brands price at $500, not $499.99? Or consultants who charge $150 per hour instead of $149.95? That's intentional. Round numbers signal prestige, confidence, and simplicity. The whole price says, I don't need to trick you. So while $9.99 works for Walmart, $10 works for Rolex. Another pricing trick is called anchoring. Let's say a shirt costs $50, but next to it you see another shirt for $150. Suddenly, $50 feels like a deal. That's anchoring when your brain compares prices against the first number it sees. Retailers love to show the original price slashed out, then the sale price underneath. Even if that original price was never real, your brain treats it as a reference. Anchoring works online too, especially in tiered pricing models. For example, a basic plan for $29, standard for $59, and premium for $89. Most people go for the middle one. Not because it's cheap, but because it feels like safe value. Here are some sneaky pricing tactics you've probably fallen for. Let's start with bait pricing. It sells you a cheap item with the goal to upsell you later. Next is just below pricing, where everything ends in 0.99 to feel cheaper. Comparative pricing shows you bad options just to steer you toward the one they want you to buy. And bundle pricing makes products seem like deals when bought together, even if they're not. Have you fallen prey to any of these tactics? Let us know in the comments.